What's up, all day fam? So I wanted to ask y'all, what are y'all thoughts about Desmond Watson? I feel kind of bad for him. I heard Shannon Sharp and Ocho talking about him too. You know, they he was if you guys are not too familiar with him, he's a defensive tackle. I forget what school he came out of, but he was in training camp with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he was with them all year, all off season, and but he never practiced not one time. And he got with them, he signed with them in the spring, and he was just walking around with a vest, and they wanted him to lose weight. He's a very large man. He's 400 and he was 464 pounds, and I think he lost 30 pounds, and it still wasn't enough. I don't know how much weight the Buccaneers wanted him to lose. I don't know. I mean, trying to lose that much weight in 6 weeks is crazy. That's not healthy. But unfortunately, they cut him, and he is not on a roster right now. So I hope that he can get it. I hope he can get signed with somebody. I mean, hey man, the Chargers should give him a shot. Jim Harbaugh said competitors welcome. I feel like he looks like he has a lot of passion. He I think this is going to do nothing but make him better if he really uses this as fuel. Athletes, they find the craziest, most interesting things. As athletes, we find to really give us that spark, that extra feel, that extra motivation, that extra inspiration to just keep going and never quit. So I'm pretty sure, man. I mean, I know if he really loves this game, which I'm pretty sure he does, he's not gonna. This is not gonna be the end for him. Speaking of that, how do you guys also feel about Shiloh Sanders? Uh, you know, uh, he was in the wrong for throwing the punch at that player, if that tight end. I think the Bills tight end. I forget the guy's name. He wasn't wrong for doing that. I mean, he was right open field. So I mean, bro, you gotta be more smarter, you gotta be more logical than that. Especially you're an undrafted rookie. And I was surprised that the Buccaneers released him. I mean, I didn't think they was gonna release him, but hey, you gotta. I mean, if you're an undrafted rookie, man, you gotta do everything beyond perfect. I mean, you're playing for a roster spot. So, but I mean, hopefully Shiloh can find another home. No team has claimed him off the waivers, so he's strictly an undrafted free agent. He's strictly a free agent right now. So hopefully he can get on the squad. I hope so. I never really thought, to be honest, I never really thought he was all that good, but he was looking. I was seeing some good reports out of training camp, out of the Buccaneers training camp during the spring and during the training camp. So I mean, I guess he must have been doing something right during training camp. They were speaking very highly of him, but unfortunately, they went on and waived him when he threw that punch. So hopefully he can find his home. So I know there were some rumors. Obviously, there's gonna be rumors about him and Shiloh being on the Browns, together. But I don't think the Browns is going to be interested in that at all. So yeah, I just want to check in with y'all. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are. This week is cutting week. This is when some players, their dreams are getting crushed. Some players will more than likely never put on any football uniform ever again. Some of them will probably go to the CFL. Some of them will probably go to other leagues. Some of them will be on the practice squad, and that would just be their entire career. Some of them can be cut, and they can work their way all the way up to become a Hall of Famer like James Harrison. So it just really just depends, man. I feel like regardless of these guys being cut, to be honest with you, they all still have a shot. It just really depends on how relentless they are, how obsessive they are of with this game. Because you put on a football, you put on an NFL uniform. There's a very, very small percentage of people in this world who even has an opportunity to just put on an NFL helmet, to walk the NFL locker room. So you got that far. So you had to have some type of skill, discipline, obsession to even get to that point. So 10 times it, extra it out if you really want it. I know I would. I would give limbs to play in the league. And I'm, what I'm saying? So like there's guys who are literally on the streets. They will give limbs to be in that position just to play it down in preseason, let alone, in regular season games. So Yeah. What do y'all think, man? Give me y'all thoughts about Shiloh, Desmond Watson, and all the other cuts that's happening. Oh yeah, speaking of that too, I'm speaking from the top of my mind. For the Charger fans out there, I'm really frustrated. I mean, I hate that the Chargers let my boy Tony Jefferson go. You know, I know Tony Jefferson. I grew up with him. Well, sort of. I left at a young age from San Diego. My dad was in the military, but I know his family I know him and everything. You know, but his mom and my mom were best friends, and I'm a little mad that the Chargers let him go. I mean, because he's like they call him like the preseason god. I mean, like he was. I don't. It seemed he did everything right this preseason, and I just don't understand. I don't understand what the Chargers is looking for. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not that big on Aloy Gilman. I think Aloy Gilman is getting way too much. How can I put it? Leeway, or I'm not a big fan of Aloy Gilman. I don't understand why he's still in the squad, but unfortunately he still is, and he gets hurt too much for me. He gets hurt a lot. I mean, you know, and then as soon as he gets on the field, he's hurt. Tony, I love the way he plays. I love the way he plays the safety position. He's a highly intelligent safety, and he's a veteran. That locker room needs a vet. I mean, well, I'm not going to say they need a vet. They got Darren James, but I don't get it. I thought for sure he was going to make the squad. And he played well last year. Everybody likes him. All the fans likes him. All the teammates likes him. All the coaches like him. So I don't get why he was cut. He is on the practice squad, but I don't think he's going to stay on that practice squad very long. I think somebody else is going to pick him up. I think another team is going to pick him up. And I'm really frustrated by Rocket Sanders. I'm thinking Hassan is a little overrated. I don't really get why Hassan. I never really saw good signs out of Hassan. So I don't really know why the Chargers decided to keep Hassan over Rocket Sanders. Raheem Rocket Sanders looks like he can be a monster. He's very big, and he's fast, he's quick, he's agile, and he's a rookie. I mean, so I don't know what the Chargers was looking for, but they released him. I think he was on the practice squad. Now he's going to the Browns, unfortunately, and I think he's going to be really good. The Chargers had an opportunity of having a three-headed monster running backs, and they let Raheem go. I don't think Hassan is going to be that guy. I don't like it at all. But unfortunately, that's the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. All right, I'll be back very soon. We're checking back with y'all. Peace all day.